dude. It is modern day gladiators, man. Like it was so cool to watch you go to Italy. Was that fun? I mean, did you have fun, or was it like just all work for you?
No, it was really cool. So I stayed for a couple weeks after.
Yeah, I saw that.
Even during, the guy Gabriel is the, I don't know if I'm saying this right. So BKFC is an American company. But then what I assume they do is they license out the name to other countries.
Gotcha.
So that's why you're seeing BKFC, Bulgaria, Italy, England, Australia, they just announced today. But there's somebody local that's kind of like licensing out that name. So Feldman and all them were still there. Mm-hmm. They still follow the BKFC rules. They have to get everything approved by Feldman.
But they're dealing with the commissions and the business side of it.
Gabriel set up everything, yeah.
Wow.
I say Gabriel, but I heard today's name is Gabriel. So
okay.
However you say it with the accent.
Is that the dude with the beard?
Yeah. And he's a great guy. So he's one of he's business partners with Connor. So his main gig is liquor distribution throughout Europe. And so he kills it.
So
there.
he's hooked up.
Yeah. And but he promoted the hell out of that show. So it was in Florence, which you've been.
Yeah. Dude, it was done so well. And shout out to JC at Fighter 365. I actually got a little surprise for you.
Oh, yeah.
He sent me a bunch of footage because I told him you were coming in. And he sent so much footage. So we'll have to pull this up here in a minute.
The champ is here.
The door almost slammed on me.
About to get 2 belts and a ring, baby.
Yeah.
Come home with that fucking medal, babe.
Come home with the bacon.
Man, they did a great job production-wise.
Yeah.
I think.
They killed it. So everybody...
To me, a fight is not a fight until there's resistance. Until there's something to overcome. Something to overcome. I think life is that.
In green and red, he stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight, 204.2 pounds. He is a true MMA veteran of 42 fights and holds a BKFC record of 3 victories opposite a single defeat. He is your reigning, defending BKFC World Cruiserweight Champion, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Chris
Samurai, to be the warrior, to be those things. Has to be
fucking shopping, walking around Florence, like downtown near the Dome and everything. People knew about the event. They were like, oh, you're like, all the fighters were getting like recognized. They promoted the hell out of it. And when I showed up to the venue, walking in the back, I could see the line wrapped around the building. And I got there before the first fight started. I had to be there for the rules meetings.
Those are dope shoes, man.
You like those?
Yeah.
Stoke from Nocturnal Tattoo here in Denver, airbrush.
Did he do your last half-face ones too?
No.
Pause it for a second, Tyler.
He didn't.
Okay.
I paid a company for that, and they did a great job.
Those were my favorite. Those are cool, but the half-face ones with the scalper logo were my favorite.
Those were like hand-painted. So he airbrushed these. The good thing about him was like, one day, he's like, I'll come back to you. I got an idea. I was like, cool, run with it. I just told him, you do what you want. And he did that in a day. The ones that I had painted for half face were great, but it took like weeks, so I didn't have time for that. Plus, again, I like supporting local companies, and he's a cool dude. And like, I think these came out great in one day. Plus, Hop and Lee was sponsoring me for it. So
yeah, that's dope. Yeah, those are badass. Yeah, so Florence was all about it seemed like, right? Or that's how it looked like at all the press conferences and everything. Like, fucking crowds. Everything
was busy.
Dude, can I ask you a question? Like, you don't have to answer this if you don't want, but I saw... So, me just growing up around club life and all that sort of stuff, as far as like motorcycle clubs, I saw so many Bandito vests there. Well, like, what the fuck? Were they like part owners of it, or what was going on there?
So that's a funny question because I don't know, but they were running security essentially.
Oh, okay.
So I saw that at the press conference. All these bikers were there in Bandito's coats.
Were they riding Harleys?
Oh yeah, they were
Really?
lined up in the parking lot.
No shit.
And at first, because I was fighting an Italian guy, because my opponent changed, and I was like, oh man, I hope these guys aren't like his buddies, right? But then again, I was like, not to be a dick, but they probably won't listen to this, but it's kind of a little harder to be intimidated by gangs in countries that don't allow guns. I was like, this isn't like showing up to the Hells Angels out in like, Montana or Sturgis or something. But no, they were all really cool. A lot of them didn't speak English at all. But when I showed up at the press conference, they were just like pointing at me. And I'm like, at first when I walk in, because nobody told us that they were security.
Oh shit.
So one guy points at me and I'm like,
you think you would want to mention that to the fighters and shit, right? Like, hey, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, hey, what's up, man? And he goes, when ready, you tell me, I'd take you to the stage.
Really?
And I'm like, all right, cool, I'm ready. And he's like, follow me. And then like a few fell in behind me and they were just like shoving people out of the way. And then after weigh-ins, same thing. He's like, when you're ready, let me know. They just like barrel through the crowd. So they were the security. So when I showed up at the venue, they were lined up through the whole parking lot. There was probably 100 of them. And
dude, it's crazy. Those clubs roll deep, especially like the Banditos they're legit, dude. They're like a legitimate worldwide organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was cool. But I was also like, man, I don't know if these guys heard about the Woodstock situation back in the day. Letting the
Rolling Stones, right? Didn't they do security?